so don't be nervous.
Okay.
All right. So we're here with the beautiful and talented Gia Hamilton, and it's too much to talk about in this short period of time. So she's going to tell us about the exciting things she's doing today. One of her projects with Afro Future Society.
Absolutely. Thank you. I'm really thrilled today. In 3 weeks, I have organized 18 artists across 2 continents, both in Africa and Cape Town and here in New Orleans, to participate in a group show called Southern Parlor. The show explores Blackness in a metaphorical sense, and offering people safe space to really kind of be and have intimate conversations. And so the idea is that it's sort of situated in this living room or parlor in the middle of this hotel. So it encourages intimate conversation in this public space. So it's a bit of a social experiment, if you will. And the artists have really kind of worked to create the ambiance and to give sort of visual cues about how to have different conversations. So we have artists who are doing work around activism, artists who are doing work around healing work and process, ritual, and so there are lots of different subjects and kind of visual stimuli to sort of and so it encourages, conversation and dialogue. And what we've seen thus far is in this hotel setting that this sort of space, Southern Parlor, becomes almost like a vortex, a place that we've been attracting guests and staff members to come and sit and just to enjoy and to leave an intention or an object or a relic that they want. So it really is sort of functions as a living installation.
Tell us a little bit about your career in art.
I am what you would call a worker. So I can have lots of titles, but shape-shifting is the best title that I could give myself. I'm a functioning anthropologist, so I like taking stories and narratives and sort of qualitative data and turning it into useful information and really embedding it into community. I'm a curator, and so this project is really about being an independent curator and looking at interesting spaces and ways to, again, kind of connect the dots and connect people through art, through objects, through writing, and through people. And like I said, I'm a worker, so at the end of the day, I feel like I'm an organizer, and I'm really interested in helping people to understand each other's talents and connect across place, space, and time.
Awesome. Can you tell us a little bit about what we will see when we walk in here to the parlor today?
In the parlor, I'm gonna sort of look and gaze over there. I think you're gonna see important objects. What I asked each artist to do was to think about something that they were working on in progress, or something that they were thinking about right now. It's August 2016. Many of us have been experiencing just the violence that's happening in our world, and to sort of distill it down, violence against Black people and people of color as we kind of struggle for equity and justice in the world, and as we try to figure out what it means to be human. And so I think what you're going to see is this myriad of conversations that people are having around what it means to be human and what it means to, in today's society, in the U.S., in New Orleans, in the South, what it means to be Black, and how to own your own definition of what that means in terms of identity, and not to allow others to project stereotypes or identity sort of tropes onto you. So I think it's an experiment, and I think I'm asking people to be vulnerable again in public space, both the viewer and the artist. And so there's an opportunity for real sort of dynamism inside. Color, it's got this old vintage parlor feel, but lots of kind of futuristic elements, and so I really love that aesthetic. And then I've added kind of as an additional element, excerpts and books from my own personal library and collection, just things that I'm constantly thinking about and reading and using as sort of visual reference.
I love it. I'm amazed at what you did in such a short period of time. I came by on Sunday.
You were a part of it.
Saturday. Well, I helped with a little few things and then left, but that's amazing. I think only maybe a few men, but I think mostly women can only do that.
We are good at organizing. We're very good at organizing.
Yeah, multitasking.
But honestly, I feel like what it really meant is that the people that I worked with trust me, and they trust me with their things. They trust me with things that are deeply personal to them. And for me, that has a lot to do with relationship building, and it means being a woman of of my word and really caring about both the work and the people and the places that I'm working. So
Yeah, you're amazing. Okay,
Thank
so let's
you.
go in here and take a look. So how long will it be up?
it will be up from August 15th through October 1st with 3 public programs, our Afrofuture Society salons, which will allow us to really engage the artists in artist talks and conversations. August 23rd, we'll have Bronwyn Katz, Charbonne Plummer, and Christina Robinson talking about the healing process, women's work, and the Global South. And then on September 27th, Cairo Kwame, Quest Moore, and Torrance Taylor will talk about abstraction, activism, and aesthetics, kind of a conjectural mapping of this work within the struggle. So it should be really, really interesting programming connected to the Southern Parlor exhibition.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's on video.
Oh, it's video. I thought it was.
How annoying was it for Gia during this process?
It was amazing. It was fun.
Oh shit.